I mean, for one, like I think we have grown like the way like I think a lot of traditional scholarship or the way we were grown up is like if it's not a majority of the data set, you can write it off. And that is not the way I would say you should be approaching this kind of work. And so for one part, I think it's always important to realize like those with marginalized identities, that just that word marginalized, it can mean that they're like underrepresented in a workspace or organization. So by construct, like these are fewer so-called data points right there. But that doesn't mean that we should not weight them just as equally as other identities are not traditionally marginalized. And so keeping that kind of lens in mind when you're looking at either numbers or qualitative data, I think is so important. And I'd really caution against writing off outliers, especially in this kind of work. I think it's so important to really read and understand these experiences. Again, like what Jackie was saying, coming in with an open mind, even if it doesn't match exactly what you have seen or felt, there's a reason why you're asking for this data, and it is to hear them and listen to them. And also because you don't think you know the answer. I think you wouldn't be here trying to solicit other feedback if you thought you already knew the answer. And so all these data points are really important. And I think just making sure that you still elevate those that may have marginalized identities or maybe just smaller groups within your data pools, and making sure you're still treating them with the same kind of so-called importance, unfortunately, that you would lend to maybe a larger portion of the data.